In the aftermath of Hurricane Delta, farmers are faced with a familiar problem: clouds of mosquitoes.
It might sound like a small problem, but it can become a big issue that can even result in the death of livestock. Amon Board reports on why and what's being done.
It's crazy. I mean, it's just a solid hum out here, like I'm standing in a beehive. And our poor cows, as you can see, they're not feeling too hot.
This is what Justin Fuchelet's cattle look like within 24 hours of Hurricane Delta. Hundreds of mosquitoes swarmed his livestock, causing stress on their bodies.
They're more tender under their bellies and on their legs. They're more vulnerable, so they'll tend to just want to lay down and not graze. As a result, and on top of it, they're losing blood, and then they're just getting fatigued because they're not sleeping. And the cumulative stress of all those things together, just sometimes animals will succumb.
According to Dr. Malcolm Vidrine with LSUE, the type of mosquitoes most farmers in Acadiana are seeing is called the dark rice field mosquito, and it can be deadly for livestock.
They lay their eggs on the ground in areas that will become wet. And when they do become wet, the eggs hatch, and if you get enough rain to keep it wet for 3 or 4 days, then not only will the eggs hatch, but the mosquito larvae will fully develop, and you'll get an outbreak.
Fuchelet says mosquitoes were much worse for Hurricane Laura, but this time around he's using remedies like burning hay and essential oil to help reduce the strain on his cattle.
When the mosquitoes got really bad, they would stay in that tall grass and just kind of stay rubbing mosquitoes off their bodies, and I think that really is kind of what saved us here, because we didn't lose any cattle. Right down the road, a guy lost 4.
Dr. Vidrine believes that the mosquitoes will decrease as we move into more cooler temperatures. In Eunice, Iman Boyd, KATC TV3.
Well, this